Greetings everyone, it is Yuga, Hytherion, voice of the dragons, and today I wanted to talk about the Orgonite that I've been building with the brother Shaman, this new concept design that I created, and just kind of what direction we're going to be going with our Orgonite and what we're going to be building. So here's what is going to be happening for the video. Now with that being said, this is the prototype of this new design that I've been building. So far I've only built these two. So we have a neodymium facing south, and then another one on the other side facing south, and at the bottom you can't really see it, but there's a puck, and that's facing north, and it's creating this repulsion effect here in the center. And we've got these, I believe they're 1/3 or 1/4 cut empowerment rods, and this kind of acts as a two-function feature. So you can either stick it straight into the ground and have it prod energy and pull it straight into the puck and generate from there, or you could have it acting like this, and it kind of acts like a Faraday cage. There's definitely some type of interactive energetic field that happens in between the rods, and that's kind of why I wanted to build a bigger one. And this one's actually for the brother Shaman. This is the prototype. I'd prefer to keep this, but if someone is interested in this, I would be willing to let this go for a very fair deal. This is pretty hefty. It's made with a lot of really powerful ingredients, Hytherion grade alchemy for the most part. And going back to this one, this is obviously a much bigger version. It took a little bit more to engineer it. It's not 100% perfect, but considering this is really my first time really building for myself with someone else as me directing and kind of leading the operation. So seeing what I could do on my own with the people that I've built with is pretty cool firsthand, and getting that experience to be able to build. But this one has the same exact concept as this one. There is a puck, and it's actually stacked in 3 pucks. So there's a giant disc, 2 tiny pieces holding up the next one, and it goes like that in repetition for 3 pieces. And then I have a meteorite stuck at the very center, and just sticking it towards my face like this, I feel a lot of like an electrical current going through my skin. It's almost uneasy how strong this piece is, and that's with the power of magnetism and elite shungite. And that's one thing that's always been driving a lot of my radionics inspiration and imagination. And so this one has a lot more magnets going through it. It's just harder to see it because I'm using the counter holes with the sink hole in it, and it's just there's a lot of magnetism going through this piece, and the poles are definitely alternating with this design, and it's somewhat based off of my structured water piece. So that is pretty cool to see how my energetic engineering is being able to transfer into more accessible pieces and technology for people to experience radionics. So these are actually full-size empowerment rods, same concept as this one but much bigger scale, and I'm a little jealous I don't get to keep this one, but I wanted the brother to have a really nice piece, his own little unique one-off, and that's what we're going to be hopefully building in the near future, is more of these, and maybe different sizes depending on what's accessible to people and what people want to interact with. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with these. They're magnetic, so they'll stick, and they're really strong, so they're gonna hold. So you can do quite a bit with the magnets, and you can add your crystals to them if they're magnetic, or if you have radionics pieces from me, you could stick that straight to the puck, and you could charge directly to your device or through your piece. So that's a cool interactive thing that I've always really inspired and envisioned for my design with my technology, is just being able to link things with magnetism, and just it's almost like Legos for adults in a weird sense. And I have fun with just the little bit that I have here, so being able to build more and be able to connect more pieces together and create a giant kinetic version with magnetism instead of an electrical current, that's going to be the key for the future. I promise you that is going to be the key. I still have a decent amount of shungite to work with, so probably 1 or 2 more of these sizes and some other devices for people to obtain here in the near future. But if you're interested in something that is feasible within my my inventory, very limited inventory on molds right now. So this is just the early stages of me and the brother Shaman's workshop. I guess we're just going to go with Magnaviolet Radionics for now. But check that out on Instagram. I'll have that linked down below. It's a different profile than the one I normally operate on, so just be aware of that. But I wanted to talk about a little bit more of this design. So I had 6 rods instead of 4 rods on this one, and I definitely feel it's more balanced with the 6 shaped, or the 6-pointed shape, or the hexagon, for many different reasons. This one has a bit more material going into it besides the shape and the size and the volume. This has brass, titanium, and iron shavings, so it's got a little bit more of an artistic flair. If you could see it in the light or in the camera, it's got more of that glitter. But because it is the Hytherian grade alchemy, it does have that UV reactive properties with the crystals that I hand selected, some from my personal inventory and some that I just intuitively put together through my research and through my understanding of how crystals work and how they are worked and applied in technical applications. So Hytherian grade alchemy with some addition to new metals and materials like the titanium. I'm very excited. Titanium is in the inventory right now. Plenty of that stuff to work with, plenty of brass, plenty of iron shavings. We will be getting iron magnetite in the very near future, so things will have a much more polished look. Like I said, this is just the first few runs that we've done. I kind of know what to do. I kind of don't know what to do. Got to have the right tools for the right job. Got to have the right ingredients, and got to have the right quality to get the stuff that you really want to produce. So a little bit of a DIY on that aspect, but this is, like I said, just a quick launch of my shop with the Brother Shaman. Like I said, and I'll keep mentioning him because he is such a clever little guy. I'm kind of being his mentor in this sense and showing him the ropes on what I know with crystals and radionics technology. So he's getting his accounts set up still, but if you want to check him out on Instagram, Shaman Ro, or RYO, or just look him up on my list and you'll be able to find him that way. But he'll be coming over tomorrow. We'll be finishing up some more stuff, making some more things. Maybe I'll do a little handoff video for this one. Pretty excited. This is actually a cosmic radionics piece, by the way. I kind of mentioned that because it has a meteorite in it, but this is the best and the biggest cosmic radionics piece besides the other one I have. We'll just call it the Superman puck. But I'm going to be getting more into cosmic radionics and getting that out to the people. I do have my crystals from the cosmic radionic batches that are infused into these pieces, which is a little bit different than what I've done before with the other stuff, because I didn't have as much material available. So if you're really interested in obtaining some high frequency, high potency energy devices, then please, please, please hit me up, check me out, and be sure to connect. That's the biggest thing. Connect, connect, connect. Thank you so much for sticking with me, staying tuned, and hopefully we can connect soon. All right, hopefully have a great day. Bye.